What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to a new video. And I'm not sure whether you can hear me, but I'm in the testosterone hole called Hyrox World. And yeah, today I'm going to do my first Hyrox. So in this video I'm going to do a Hyrox. Later on in this video I'm going to tell you all about my 2025 season, as it's probably going to look a bit different. But first I need to know what this Hyrox is all about. I need to see what the exercises are like, because I haven't practiced it. And I need to get myself some running shoes, because I've only got my Crocs with me, forgot my running shoes. The only thing that I've practiced last week was the sled push and the lunges and some of the wall balls, and I couldn't flip and walk for 4 days. So let's see how that's going to plan out today on race day when we need to do the whole bit. Alrighty. Can I try these during the race? No?
Unfortunately not.
Because I only have got these with me.
You can buy those for the race, but
yeah?
I can't borrow those.
Okay, that's a shame. Alrighty, now let's see what these shoes are like in combination with a little protein shake or electrolyte. Fucking hell. These treadmills are horrific. Still walking around, just got my shoes. And I feel like a chubby triathlete that's been into his off-season a bit too long, because everyone is mega jacked, absolutely flippin' ripped. It's a mandatory rule to race without a shirt. I'm gonna race with a shirt this time though, because I ain't ready for that yet. Explanation for those who don't know what a Hyrox is. It's basically 8 by 1K running. And between every time you run, you're doing an exercise. So K run, and then it's 1,000 meter ski erg, K run, sled push with 150 kilos, I think. Sled pull, so you need to like pull a thing, 100 kilos. And then the other exercises are, I think one is burpees, lunges, wall balls where you're throwing a ball up against like a 3 meter high up target. Anyway, I have no clue which muscle group, well, I've got some idea which muscle group is going to target, but I've got no idea how underdeveloped my muscles are for this. I've seen Joe's video, so I know it's going to be a grim one, but yeah, I'm ready to dig deep and see what I've got in the tank. So right now we're at the warm-up area. Alrighty, it's time for a warm-up. Quickly some pre-workout getting in there. And then Fabi, let's practice the ski erg real quick. And I was going to ask for a sled pull as well, but there's no sled pull. So let's quickly do a warm-up, 10 minutes to start, and then get going. Go. Huh?
Just hold the push down, not only with the arms.
What? Oh. All right. Oh. It's actually tougher than on the ski slopes, but it says 2 minutes per 500. Is that all right? Like that? Whoa. Is the surface the same?
Sorry?
Is the surface the same in the race?
Yeah.
All right. But I can't touch the line, right?
Yeah.
It's already pumping in my throat. Ready, not sure whether it's the excitement or 20 meters on the ski erg and the pole thing. I'm heading over to the start bit. Fabi, I'm going to see you on the sideline. So there is the race start. I was absolutely flipping excited and wanted to start off easy. As you can see, I did that just in 3 minutes 20 in the first kilometer. Spanked it first into transition for the sled push. Now this was the one I've practiced in the gym, and I knew I was all right doing it. So yeah, I literally banged that thing out and back. I felt a little bit of lactate here and there, but it wasn't too bad, to be honest. I really tried to take my rest, as you can see here, relaxing, chilling, and then boom, going further. And before you know it, you're like getting ready before the next kilometer. Now you can feel you're getting a little bit of heavy legs already, and the ski erg wasn't in this video, but the second kilometer was in 3:40, and then the third after the sled push was in 3:42 per kilometer. And then the sled pull. Now this was the thing I haven't practiced. I forgot to use the damn chalk. You can hear Fabi shouting, use the chalk, use the chalk. Apparently this first sled wasn't moving, it was going over the rails, so I had to use another one. And I tried to use some sort of deadlift technique where you kind of go through your knees and then you bend backwards, so you walk a little bit. It's not super hard, but then towards the end my lats are just super undeveloped. You can see that towards the end I'm like pulling the rope towards me, and that's the bit that just flipping fatigues once you get a little bit further in. So that's definitely the second. You can see I'm falling over as well, as the shoes are slippery, the hands are slippery, and your heart rate is mega high. That's something you can't really see in the video, that your heart rate is absolutely pumping, right? Because you're constantly moving in the first few workouts. So the ski erg, the sled push, the sled pull, they're so anaerobic and powerful that it forces you to go into the lactate, which makes running really, really hard. Anyway, I dusted the thing off, had to go another run. Fabi didn't get the content, but I wanted to take that run before this burpee really easy, because I knew this was going to be the most anaerobic workout, where you can see I'm absolutely flipping screwed, because I'm constantly falling over, and well, I haven't practiced the burpee, and later on, a bit further down the burpee road, I was constantly laying down on the floor and waited for like 5 to 10 seconds so I could take a little break. I lost an absolute shitload of time here at the burpees, but yeah, there was just crazy anaerobic. I didn't thought at first that it would be so tough, but it's just, I thought it would be on the abs and arms, but it's your heart rate. Like your heart rate is pumping through your throat. You can't imagine, but it's it's a good feeling though. Anyway, we're almost getting towards the end. You can hear Fabi shouting. So then you get another kilometer. My kilometer was way slower than the other, so it was something like 3:55 if I'm not mistaken, 3:50. And then you get towards the rowing machines. Now, the rowing machine, actually, I didn't find that tough. It does still keep your heart rate high, but you're able to recover a little bit, as it's not such a strain on the body like on the legs or on the arms. And if you've got great technique, you can just bang out a 1:55 per 500, and then it only takes 4 minutes. Doing another K was something like 3:50 again. And then the farmer carriers. Now, I'm the king of the apples, like I'm the apple king. So I always carry a shitload of apple crates, and this was a piece of piss for me. Like, honestly, I only had to stop once towards the end for like 2 seconds, but I could have continued, but I didn't want to build up a lot of lactate for the wall balls. Now, another run. This was the run after the farmer carriers. Did it in 3:55, and it was time for the sandbag lunges. Now, the sandbag lunges was the one that I practiced on Monday, and it killed my flipping hammies for 4 days. Like, I honestly couldn't walk for 3 to 4 days. But my body adapted so quick that during the race, it actually felt great. It was a bit boring, and towards the end, yes, it gets you get the niggle in the in your hamstrings, and you can feel that your legs starting to feel a bit jellyish, but that's also because of all the accumulated lactate from all the workouts. But this is something that I can definitely even get quicker on. But then, my God, the last K, I did the last K in, let's quickly have a little look, 4:14. So I took that slow because I knew the wall balls were gonna flip and end me. So I started off with the wall balls, and you can see I'm already like sitting down. That was because I did 23 in one go, and then my judge told me that I've only had 13 or 15 reps. I was like, my good, I'm gonna be in here for ages. So I had no technique. My arms were shaking, my legs were shaking, my heart was in my throat, and this was a workout that I didn't know was crazy tough. Like, honestly, you won't believe how unbelievably tough it is. And Joe is right now calling in because he's loving this. He knows what it's like. So this is a workout that you definitely need to train. It took me almost 8 minutes, so I lost the time. I thought I was going to beat Joe, but I did it on 8 minutes. And here comes the after race recap.
Alright guys, I'm shivering.
like a shitting dog. It's unbelievable. Like I must say, the wall balls ended me. I did something like 10 minutes. All the other stations, I think it went all right. It was mega tough. Flipping mega tough. I can't really think right now, so I'm going to take a break and then do a little debrief. But that is a nice little session. Baby, 108 Hyrox, man. Anyway, this is it. I would say I'm still shaking. So you start off, I was gonna go around like on the threshold because I want to save myself a little bit for the stations, as Joe told me to. But the first couple of stations, the burpees, slap push, slap pull, they force you to go into the red. So up till halfway, still feeling like I need to throw up. You kind of go flipping into the lactate, and then you get the lunges. What else is there? Oh, yeah, the rowing and the farmer carriers. You can recover a little bit on them, but then the wall balls. I thought like, all right, 5 minutes. I got myself maybe a 105, but holy flipping cow! I had like 15 reps, and she was like, "You got 10." So then I knew I was going to be in there for ages. But anyway, 108 Hyrox, man. I'm going to do another one in Feb. So I'm going to train for that one. This one was untrained. See if I can go sub 1 hour. What do you think?
I think so, yeah.
You think? Well, I think it's going to be very ambitious, but we'll see. Thanks for the support.